you're like, I'm happy, and then I'm confused, and then I'm like hopeful, and then I'm proud, and then I'm like a little sad. You see him as nice, patient, and self-sufficient, but you're like, yeah, there's a lot bubbling inside of that as well. I won't know the effect for at least a few more years, but I can tell that it's still pushing. I'm still expanding my arms to see where the walls are. And I think you know where the answer lies. I've done nothing.
Hi, this is Anna from Radio 357, Poland.
Hi.
Obviously, this journey is coming to an end. I'm not sure how long you expected it to be, but it's been long and triumphant. How mixed are your emotions right now?
They're as mixed as emotions can possibly be. I think, it's like you feel everything in between. Like, I keep saying bittersweet, but the truth is you feel it every step of the way. You feel every emotion in between happy to sad. Like, you go through everyone and it's like oscillating at different times. It's not like it's in a straight line. It's like, you're like, I'm happy, and then I'm confused, and then I'm like hopeful, and then I'm proud, and then I'm like a little sad. And it's just like, it's just like pinging through everything. And as we get closer and closer to the premiere date, they're like ping-ponging back and forth faster and faster.
I was actually wondering if you're going to mention being proud, because your Marcus is one of the most complex characters on the show. However, very easy to underestimate. But I mean, so much emotional depth in him. So I'm just curious, how proud are you of making that happen?
Oh, that's cool. I do feel proud of it. I feel like I didn't make it happen. I feel like that was just like a community effort of like this story and like the space and like all these other generous actors. But yeah, I think to me, I feel proud of like, you can look at this character in season 5 and feel like, yeah, there's been an arc. There's like this human who's like evolved and like kind of, to me, he's like a rocket where it's like each season is like shedding a different part of the rocket. And now you're at the core and you're like, oh, I see who this person is, where I feel like every season, and I think this about like all the characters, you can watch a new season and then go back to the first episode and like feel like it's a completely different show. So I feel like watching the series to the end and then just watching the pilot again, you're like, wow, these people, I feel like they're fully formed humans. They're not just ideas. They're not just there in service of Carmi and the story you're only telling with him. They're like, they've got these complete journeys. And I feel Marcus is no different. And yeah, he's like, it's easy to underestimate. It's easy to like write off because he's nice. You see him as nice, patient, and self-sufficient, but you're like, yeah, there's a lot bubbling inside of that as well.
We often talk about the portrayal of masculinity in The Bear, and I feel whenever we do, everyone's like, Richie. But Marcus is a part of that equation too. I mean, you know, talk about emotional vulnerability, the relationship of son and the father. So interesting. Was that something that drew you to this character as well?
Yeah, I think to me it's cool because it feels like it's just a singular human and it's a different kind of, this guy, I know this guy. I've been this guy. I have no friends who like that. It's just like a person who's fully formed, and it's like, this is another way of maneuvering through the world, as a human, but also as a chef. And like, I think that's what's cool is like all these characters exist in that way. But yeah, I think it's like you see Richie as one form. I feel like they're two sides of a coin where it's like the extreme opposites, and then you see like, it feels like that, and then you start to see as the layers go, it's like they're both coming closer and closer to the center, and how they're similar and how they're different, and how the difference is how they express these things and what they choose to express. And yeah.
I think it's fair to say that the Bear effect has been global. You know, my own household hasn't been spared because I've been served omelette with chips several times. Very, very, very good. How amazing it is to talk to us, you know, to talk to people, journalists, fans from all around the world and realize how huge the reach has been.
Yeah, I think it's a thing where I was like, we're still in it, and it's we're still expanding from the implosion point, and it's like from the center, it's hard to see where the borders are. So it's like, we won't know for like another like 5 to 10 years, just exactly when I'm able to just look back at what that was. So to me, it's like weird because as I meet more people and things, I'm finding like new things that I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's connected in different ways. And I think it's just one way where it's like, or like sometimes an adult will say, I was able to watch that with my kid in college or teenager, where I'm like, that's cool. It's like making a connecting point for like parents to their kids in this age where they have no desire to hang out with their parents. And it's just like different things along with like chefs in the kitchen or creative people, whatever it is. It's just like, I think I won't know the effect for at least a few more years, but I can tell that it's still pushing. I'm still expanding my arms to see where the walls are.
I gotta clarify, throughout this experience, have your own culinary skills actually improved, or is it all just very good acting?
I'm disappointed in myself because I told myself in between season 4 and 5, I was going to do it so much so that when people ask me this question, I was going to have it dialed and be like, I'm doing so much. Yeah. And I think you know where the answer lies. I've done nothing.
I still believe in you. You can do it.
Yes, there is time.
Well, there's some great Polish sweets. So in my imaginary sequel, I see Marcus doing pączki.
Yeah, we'll see. Marcus takes Poland.
Thank you so much.
Bye. You too.